Did you know you were pregnant? No, you guys, I did not know I was pregnant. It wasn't just morning sickness. Like, they're literally lying. It's all day sickness. Are you worried about snapback? Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am therealmiamore. If you guys are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, hey girls. This is my pregnancy Q&A. Once I announced I was pregnant, I got so many questions. First question is, are you worried about snapback? Absolutely not. I feel like other people are more concerned with my snapback than I'm concerned with my snapback, which puts a certain amount of pressure on me that I just don't need. Yeah, I don't have any expectation. Well, I would like to gain weight and keep some weight after. I guess that's an expectation. But my family, we're naturally slim women, 1 or 2 kids, and everybody's still pretty small. So I'm not even worried about, I'm not worried about that at all. And I worked out prior to getting pregnant, so hopefully that'll help me. And yeah, that's just not a concern of mine. Hygiene changes down there. I don't think it's in it. Oh. The biggest change down there is not only does a little swollen, but when I tell you, I don't want to just say it, the juice is loose down there, if you get what I'm saying. The river flows for no freaking reason all the time. So that would be the biggest hygiene change down there. Biggest change in your body. Ooh, that's a good one. The biggest change in my body were my boobs. Oh my gosh, I already had big boobs. But when I tell you they crazy huge, and then they got darker and the texture changed. And it's like, I knew all of it would go away, so I wasn't worried. But yeah, the biggest body change was my boobs and of course, my belly. Did you have any morning sickness? Were you tired? Heck yeah, I had morning sickness, you guys. Oh my God, my first trimester was literally hell. And this isn't to scare any, other people out there, but it's like, every woman's body is different. Every pregnancy is different. But as for me, the first trimester was literally hell. Like I said, it wasn't just morning sickness. Like, they're literally lying. It's all day sickness. From the time you wake up, you immediately have to eat something or you're gonna throw up. So I was literally sick all day. And another thing was like the smell of cooked meat. Couldn't tolerate it. I couldn't even tolerate the smell of food at all. Like, I could not eat hot food my whole first trimester. If I had hot food, I would literally have to wait for it to cool down in another room and then eat it when it was cold. So I kept eating a lot of cold meals, which was really interesting. That was a symptom I don't think I ever heard another woman talk about. So I was shocked. The smell of fragrances. I took notes, you guys, so I could tell you guys detail as possible. Fragrances, anything with the scent, candles, perfumes, room fresheners, like literally immediately I would get sick. I couldn't wear any deodorant. My husband barely could wear any deodorant. I couldn't wear perfume. He couldn't wear cologne, no scented lotions or anything, or else I would instantly get sick, which I was so tired of because at work everybody wanted to wear their scented perfumes and spray stuff, which made my life 10 times harder. Did you know you were pregnant? No, you guys, I did not know I was pregnant. And the crazy part is, as some of you may know, my husband and I were trying. We were trying for like over a year and nothing happened, so we stopped trying. And we agreed that in December we were gonna do IVF. And you guys, I found out I was pregnant in November. I conceived in October. So it's like right before we were gonna do IVF, I found out I was pregnant. So no, I did not know I was pregnant. Like I said in my announcement video, I was in denial when I went to the hospital and they told me. I'm gonna make another video and everything, but it's like, I didn't think I was pregnant. Even when she told me I was pregnant, I was like, nah. You gotta be joking. Of course, I went in for the pains and then she's like, oh yeah, you're pregnant. And I'm like, no. She's like, no, you're pregnant. She points to the screen and the screen says positive. And I'm just like, no, I'm not. She's like, yes, you are. No, ma'am, I'm not. Like, I thought she was crazy. Like, no, I'm not pregnant. But I was. How is your mental? Pregnancy made me so calm. It's weird. Well, maybe not weird, but yeah, it made me very calm. I noticed I started focusing on the things that actually mattered and, you know, was less distracted. Like, I didn't really care for social media, watching certain TV shows and movies. Like, nothing negative or dark or creepy. I wanted everything lighthearted, fun, happy, and uplifting. And it's like going to certain places and doing certain things. Of course, I couldn't do it because I was pregnant, but it just really removed the need for me to even want to do that, if that makes sense. I was more focused on improving myself in every way possible, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. So especially like my mental health and everything, I just wanted to focus on, you know, just being a better overall woman, being a better wife, and being the best mother, you know, preparing to be the best mother I could be. I noticed I focused less on like materialistic stuff or things that I thought I liked. I completely lost interest in. When I would watch YouTube and certain TV shows and movies, like I was saying, I lost complete interest in it because it just didn't align with where I was, if that makes sense. It helped me to like go at my own pace. I quit comparing myself, quit rushing into everything, and just really started enjoying the process of just where I was and, you know, in a place in my life. I don't know if I'm making sense. I was more cautious of the music I listened to, again, the things that I was watching and the content I was consuming online. Like, I really focused and, you know, cut out all the noise to just center myself. I need to be at peace as much as possible, nothing stressful, nothing triggering. So yeah, pregnancy really, I would say, helped me. What are you looking forward to the most about motherhood? What I was looking forward to most was just meeting my baby, you know. Just finding out you're pregnant just shifts your mind completely. It literally changes everything before you even know what you're having, before the baby's even here. So the biggest thing I could look forward to would be meeting my baby and just seeing how life would change, and, you know, how I would change, how, you know, my marriage and family dynamics would change. Everything changes when you have a baby, and not necessarily for the worse. A lot changes for the better as well. How did you find out? Like I said in my announcement video, I'll have it linked down below. I was having complications non-related to pregnancy because, again, I did not know I was pregnant. I was having excruciating pain, you guys. When I tell you excruciating pain, felt like it was on my ovaries and on my lower back. It got so bad to where I had to go into the hospital. Once I was getting checked out, she was just like, well, I'll get into that later. How did you tell your husband? I always imagined I would have this, you know, magical, grand way of telling him, but again, it was so unexpected. He was with me in the hospital right there when the lady told us. So I never got to do any of the ways that I imagined I would do it, but, you know, as you can imagine, we both were in complete shock. Any fears of motherhood? Yes. I'm a Virgo. I naturally overthink, overanalyze, and look way too deep into things. I'm a perfectionist, so I already know I'm nervous about making mistakes. Like, I hate making mistakes, and I know it sounds crazy, but we're all human. We make mistakes, and I'm gonna make mistakes. You know, I've never been a mom, but it's like I just don't want to be too hard on myself when I make a mistake. Not even if, it's a matter of when. And I don't want to like feel just guilty for like being tired, which I hear a lot of moms do, or needing help or anything. I want to be able to accept help because I do not accept help, you know. It's like a pride thing. So yeah, making mistakes, just not knowing what's gonna happen. I'm a planner, I like to plan, but it's like nothing can prepare you for your baby. You don't know what kind of pregnancy you're gonna have. You don't know what kind of delivery you're gonna have. You don't know what kind of baby you're gonna have. So you can prep as much as possible, but it's only so much you can prepare for. So it's like the fear of the unknown. It really makes me nervous. So I just want to have grace with myself. I want to have grace with my husband and my family members because it is going to be a huge adjustment. Any cravings, weird food cravings? The first trimester, I was so sick, I could only eat fruit and drink water. The second trimester, I craved spicy foods. The spicier, the better. Oh my gosh, even like the spicy noodle challenge noodles, those are my bread and butter. So yeah, I wanted spicy foods, French fries, and of course, Mexican food. I craved Mexican. I already love Mexican food, but it was like another level of craving. And my husband kept joking with me that my baby's gonna come out saying hola and speaking Spanish because I ate so much Mexican food. I would go through these phases where I would eat something, I would like crave something, and then I would eat so much of it to where then I hated it, and then I would just like move on to the other craving. Okay, next question. How has your pregnancy been? How has your husband been during pregnancy? He's been really amazing. He goes to, of course, all the appointments. You know, he looks at all the apps, watches YouTube videos to prepare for birth and everything. Ooh, sorry, my phone. He's so attentive. He's already naturally very attentive, caring, giving. So it's like he does whatever to make me comfortable. Always asking if I need anything. He just goes above and beyond naturally, but it's like, you know, to the next level since I'm carrying his seed, you know. And it's like he's a Cancer, so he's, you know, very empathetic to what I'm going through. Make sure I'm feeling my best. Make sure I'm not being too hard on myself. My phone. But yeah, so yeah, it's been really great so far. Who do you think the baby will look like? Naturally, I'm hoping for a mini-wee, but it's a boy, so I feel like he's gonna look like my husband, which I don't mind as long as I have my girl and have my twin or whatever. But everyone seems to think he's gonna look like my husband and just have my skin tone because my husband's a bit darker than me. So they think he's gonna be a light-skinned version of my husband. So, do you plan on moving? Absolutely not. We've been living here, what, 4 years? We have more than enough space. How many is it? 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and a full basement. So yeah, we have plenty of space. I don't see a need to have to move. I've been decluttering and throwing out a lot, so I'm getting a lot more space. So yeah, I don't see us having to move anytime soon, unless like we hit the lottery or something and can move to Cancun. Do you want to breastfeed? Absolutely. God willing, I will be able to breastfeed. It's a priority to me to be able to breastfeed. I know a lot of women aren't able to, so if God gives me the milk supply to be able to do that, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And it's like my boobs are huge, so it's like I hope they're just not big for no reason, you know. Hopefully they're full of milk. But yeah, I plan to breastfeed as long as I can. Is it true what they say about peeing a lot? Yes. Oh my God. I thought they were being dramatic, but when I tell you, well, I naturally had to go pretty often before I was pregnant, but when I tell you, like literally every 30 minutes, even at work, I had to start clocking it because I just couldn't believe how much I was going. And the bigger you get, the more you're gonna have to pee. So literally, it's insane. Literally insane. So next question, do you want more kids? Absolutely. My plan is to have a boy and 2 girls. Look, I'm talking about my plan. I know you make a plan, God laughs, but if I were to have it my way, I would have a boy first and then 2 girls after, because I grew up with the older sister and we were very close. And I would love for my daughter to experience that. And my sister and I both always wanted an older brother. So that's why I would like the boy to be first, you know, be the protector and everything. I know it sounds cheesy, but that's just my preference. How does your family feel? Everyone's over the moon. Everybody knows how long, you know, we've been trying. So the anticipation has definitely built up. So yeah, everybody's just so excited. And we don't have any boys in our family, so this would definitely be the first boy. So yeah, everybody's just ecstatic. Do you want a boy or a girl? Did your husband want a boy or a girl? Again, I wanted a boy first. My husband, of course, wants a boy. He's nervous about having a girl, but he does want a girl. So yeah. How has the pregnancy affected your marriage? Oh, that's a good question. I'll say if anything, it brought us closer. It's just such an intimate thing. Like, I don't know how to describe it. To just know that you created life out of love. I don't know. I really don't know how to describe it, but it's just brought us closer. It's made us bond in a different way. It's made us communicate much better. It's made us just do all the things that we were putting off doing and procrastinating about, getting our life together, you know, getting the house together. It's like a lot of benefits, I would have to say. First trimester essentials. I think I'm gonna make a separate video on first trimester and all the essentials that I needed.